first step for any good makeup application is to prime. With a buffing brush, apply Runway Room's primer all over the face, buffing in circular motions. This step will reduce shine, increase makeup longevity, and create an even surface for a flawless, even application. Starting off with a light base, apply Runway Room's face base all over. 1 or 2 pumps will suffice for this step because we'll return to this area for perfecting later on. Face base has that weightless feel and a dewy finish, complementing all ages and all skin types. With the third shade of Runway Room's Conceal and Illuminate palette, Pink Flesh, apply a light layer over the eyelids, pushing in the product right in with a flat paddle brush. This is an excellent way to prime the eyes for any eyeshadows and dusts and will ensure to even out any pigmentation that would otherwise shine through. Now we're going to go in with Runway Room's Dreamtime eyeshadow, really packing the product into a flat eyeshadow brush and apply directly onto the mobile lid. When you're applying this product, you don't want to take it too high because we're going to be blending this eyeshadow shortly. As a reference point, feel where your crease is and try not to exceed that boundary point. For more of an opaque finish, feel free to pick up more pigment. Because this look is going to be all about the eyes, I'm picking up quite a lot of that eyeshadow and making it very solid. However, for an everyday look, you don't need to pack it on quite as much. With an eyeshadow blending brush, we're going to blend around the perimeter of the eyeshadow, eliminating any harsh lines and helping to really soften up the look. To complement Leah's gorgeous green eyes, we're going to go in with our stunning burnt orange shade, Sunset Eye Dust. Press this pigment on the mobile lid and feel free to pack it on to really let that colour pop. Don't worry about any fallout that drops onto the cheeks because we're going to go in and clean that up as part of our next step. Blend a little bit more of that Dreamtime eyeshadow in the crease to soften up any edges from the Sunset Eye Dust to avoid any sharpness. Now to really clean up that under eye area, you can go in with either a makeup wipe or Q-tips and really sweep that fallout. Then we're going to apply that Pink Flesh shade from the concealer palette that we had in the beginning and apply that product to really brighten up that area. Now that this area is looking all fresh and clean, we're going to add some of that Dreamtime eyeshadow to the bottom lash line. Use a smaller eyeshadow brush because it will really help with the precision of the application, and make sure to tap off the excess product from the brush so that no more fallout appears. Try to get as close to the lash line as possible because this will avoid any flesh coloured gaps coming through. This next step comes down to personal preference, but it is one that will really make your eyes pop. Using Runway Room's brown eye definer, line the bottom waterline from the outer corner to the inner corner. Brown is a great alternative to black because it won't look overly harsh and tends to be more flattering on a variety of eye colours and complexions. With a mascara of your choice, really run that spoolie through the top and bottom lashes. Don't be afraid to get nice and close to the lash line, particularly if you or the client have fair coloured hair. You don't want to see any of that blonde coming through. Moving on to the brows, Runway Room's Brow Dust is triple milled with resin, so it's the perfect product for the job. We're using an angled brush that can be found in our brow maintenance kits because it allows full precision during your product application. The bulk of the product should go towards the outer tail of the brow, leaving very minimal product on the inner corner. This will ensure that flattering gradient look that still looks quite natural. Now we can go on to lashes to really amp up the glam. We absolutely love our Luxe Lash to add elongation and volume. Trim the lash strip to fit the eye shape and apply the glue directly to the entire band. A pro tip for you, allow a minute for the glue to become slightly tacky before applying lash directly onto the lash line. This will decrease the chances of the lashes slipping and sliding once it's already applied. Press that lash directly on top of the lash line and push it right into place, especially on the outer and the inner corner when they can tend to flick up. That white glue dries transparent on the lashes, so don't worry too much about it showing up once it's applied. You can really see what a difference these gorgeous lashes make. Now we're going to go back to that base and start perfecting it. Buff a little bit more of that face-based foundation all over the face, and don't forget to blend around the jawline and ears, especially if you intend on sporting a ponytail. For flawless coverage, add a light layer of our brand new mineral foundation stick. Go in with a couple of swipes initially, and after blending you'll be able to see if it's enough coverage. If not, you can always go back and add more. Set your base with a mineral powder foundation, applying evenly all over the face. Apply a little bit extra where your hands make contact with throughout the day, such as around the mouth and the jawline. Now, of course, we're going to add that gorgeous dimension to the face using our trusty Vegas Sunset Bronzer from our Glow palette. Bronze any areas you'd like to create shadow. This can include the hollows of the cheeks to really enhance those cheekbones, along the temple to add that sun-kissed look and add overall symmetry to the face, and also underneath the chin to carve out that jawline. Another staple in our Glow palette is our illuminating powder. Apply this to the high points of the face that you'd like to bring forward. We're applying this to the cheekbones and you can really see how beautifully it reflects the light. Also apply this powder down the bridge of your nose and also to the forehead. Add a little bit of this illuminator to the inner corner of the eyes as well to really brighten up the look. The beauty of this illuminator is that it doesn't have a lot of sparkle, instead its finish is quite pearly, so it looks natural and not too over the top. This is why it looks flawless on both youthful and mature skin. Peach Punch is Runway Room's secret to that beautiful youthful complexion. It has a peachy undertone to it, resembling healthy glowing skin that also works beautifully on different age categories. Apply this to the apples of the cheeks and blend upwards. Our eyes are the star of the show, so we don't want to detract too much from that area with an overly bold lip. Our nude matte lip works wonders on this type of look. Line the entire lip with this gorgeous creamy pencil. The beauty of this product is that you can layer it on if you need to enhance that pigment, otherwise you can keep it natural and quite sheen. Finish off your masterpiece with a peachy gloss on the lips. Summer Days is that perfect summery shade that works gorgeous on this type of look and won't distract too much from the eyes. Our lip glosses are a crowd favourite because unlike a lot of glosses on the market, they won't leave you with that sticky finish. Using a lip brush for this step will give you great precision with the application. We're going to finish up by adding a little bit more pigment of that Sunset Eye Dust to really make those eyes pop even more. And there you have it, an easy, wearable and full coverage look that is all about the eyes.